We are in Plano. Colin, Mark Davis, welcome. How are you?
Hey, Mark.
Hey.
Yeah, real excited about RFK Jr.
Cool.
Do you think he hates Trump more than Vance, or do you think Vance still hates Trump more than RFK Jr.?
I have a feeling the real Trump hatred is from someone, sort of changing the name and the location in order to deliver the same tired attempt to try to, let me ask you what I asked you last time. And listen, just tell us who you are and where you are. I love you. You're familiar with me, I think, clearly. So I enjoy things that are challenging. So just get better at it. So let's get to where we really want to go.
It's tiring. Why do you cut it out of your podcast?
I beg pardon?
You're not embarrassed by these calls, are you?
Beg your pardon?
You cut it out of your podcast.
Cut what out of your podcast?
My call to you.
That's patently untrue. Every minute of every show is there. So just stop. Stop the lying.
But why does
and stop the, but I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to hit a reset button. You and me. We're going to hit a reset button. No more scamming from you. Have some courage. And what do you want to, what point of mind do you want to challenge? What do you want to disagree with me about? Let's be two grown-ups, not engaged in that kind of childishness. Go. The floor is yours.
When are you guys going to realize that nobody likes Trump? Like RFK Jr., J.D. Vance, half of the GOPs in Congress, they all do whatever they have to do to kiss up to him. Why can't you guys figure that out?
Because it's false.
Look at
now,
the thing.
Hi, you've asked a question. Here's the answer, and then you can tell me what you think of my answer. It will always be true that Trump doesn't have the cuddly, avuncular, I don't know, whatever you want to call likability. He's never going to be Clinton. He's never going to be Reagan. He's never going to be Obama-like. He is a tactician and a pragmatist and not really about the warm fuzzies. That doesn't mean that the people who have found fault with some of him stylistically, found fault with some of him personally, the reason people have flocked to him is not to kiss up to him or because of cult worship. It's because they've taken a calculated look at things and realized, you know what? He's better than Kamala Harris. And it is that simple. Your turn.
Sure. Like J.D. Vance calling him America's Hitler.
No, careful. No, stop it. No more lying. The quote from J.D. Vance was...
J.D. Vance didn't call him America's Hitler?
Correct. The quote from J.D. Vance when back year 2016 was, I don't know what to think of him. I got to figure out whether he's some kind of populist hero or the next Hitler or whatever he is. He's got to figure out what he is. And J.D. Vance, by his own admission, said, look, I watched what he did. I loved what he did. So now here I am in full-throated support of him. Why can't you grasp that?
Oh, you're right. I thought J.D. Vance was just an opportunist.
Correct.
Whatever he had to say to become vice president.
Of course you do. Of course you do. Because you hate him. Of course you do. Of course you believe that because you hate him.
Like all the things that McCarthy, Ted Cruz, Lindsey Graham, Elise Stefanik, all the horrible things they said about Trump.
Yep.
They were all joking.
No, not at all. As I have explained, and apparently need to explain repeatedly to you, there are past Trump critics who have said, you know what, all other things being equal, the positives outweigh the negatives. In some cases, they far outweigh the negatives. So I'm going to suspend some of my prior niggling sideline criticisms of Trump and go with the big picture. They got smarter. They got better. Why can't
niggling and sideline?
Exactly right. What they were focused on, the things they were focused on were peripheral. They weren't important. They weren't about issues. They weren't about what he was going to do for the country. I know it is grating and annoying to you that some people who once shared your low view of Trump have come around to admire him, but it has happened, and it's happened a lot. Why not give those people the dignity and benefit of the doubt of their enlightenment, even if it doesn't agree with yours?
Are all people in MAGA as naive and gullible as you?
You know, I gave you a chance. I really gave you
no,
but you're not being honest. You're being an a-hole, and you know you are, and it's not entertaining.
Hey, what did you think of HR?
And it's not entertaining. And I'm done today. And I'm filled with such grace, and I'm filled with I'm filled with such grace and tolerance, because you're fairly easily recognizable. At least your scam is. But come on back anytime. But get better. Get better. I know you can do it. Faced with real questions, with real faced with real nope. Faced with real Faced with real questions and real answers, your best material. Faced with real questions and real answers, your best material is to go full fourth grade playground and say, is everybody at MAGA as gullible as you? Well, is everybody that doesn't like him as ill-equipped as you? We'll find out. It's 9:19.